Hello everyone, my name is Dan, and in this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to make your first steps into Android development, and we'll install Android SDK, software development kit, and Android development tools for Eclipse. So we'll be working in Eclipse with Android development tools, which is the most used development environment for Android. And let's get started. So first thing, you need to download the Android SDK. Just go to Google and type in Android SDK and go to first link, pick up the zip version, and just extract it in C or somewhere you'll have somewhere you have at least 3 GB of space. Okay, so here we go. I'll just put mine on the desktop. Okay, open it and open the SDK manager. And SDK manager holds the information for different APIs. So just check API 14 and this gingerbread version and this Froyo version. I think it's Froyo API 7, right? Okay, so click installed. I installed mine already. So after you've done this, it's gonna take at least 30 minutes. So you can just pause the video and then resume it after you've done it. So I've got mine installed already. Remember not to check dual screen APIs by Kyocera because it gets stuck here. I don't know if they fix it or not, and it's very unlikely you'll be using their APIs. After this, open the AVD manager, and here you can add new emulators, so you can test your application on different emulators. So let's say we choose choose SD card 20 megabytes. Just leave default, don't enable snapshot yet, and click create. Okay, you can create more emulators, so go ahead and create more for each platform. Let's delete this one. Okay, close it. After this, we need to download Eclipse, and go ahead to the Eclipse website and choose Eclipse IDE for Java developers, and choose which version you prefer, and should start now. Meanwhile, let's download the JDK if you don't have it already. So go to download JDK Java, JDK here. Okay, so click this link, click accept agreement license, and here we go. Okay, now that Eclipse has been downloaded, just extract it somewhere. And the first time you'll launch Eclipse, it's gonna prompt you to write the default workspace path. So be sure to pick a good location for it. Mine is in C, for example. And after this, just start Eclipse. Okay, mine is in C, so I'll delete this one. And just go to Window, open Perspective, Other, and Java Default. So it's gonna show something like this. And last thing we need to do is to download the Android development tools. So go to Google and download ADT Eclipse. and here is a page for ADT plugin for Eclipse. Just copy paste this URL. Okay, so copy it, go to Eclipse, go to help, install new software, paste it here. Okay, so just name it how you want, Android ADT. Okay, click OK, and click check them all. Click next, and Eclipse will install them. Click I agree, license, etc, etc. Now that you've done that, restart Eclipse, and this small icon should appear here on top, and we can start our first project. So just click new wizard, new project wizard, type in, click next, select API version 4.0. remember, this is important, this stuff is important. Okay, click next, application name hello world, com your name dot hello world, let's say app name. On main activity, here is the main activity, I like to call mine main. Click finish, leave minimum SDK 14, click finish, and now it's building the workspace for this application. So here's how it looks. Don't worry about the errors, they're gonna disappear in very shortly. So here is a project structure. If you go to res layout main.xml, it's going to show how the graphical interface of our application is going to look like. Okay, so here we can switch between different views. Let's delete it and drag. Here are some widgets, you can drag and drop them, and just you can click show in properties. So here in this tab we can edit this control directly. Let's say text hello world, and we'll save it. Next thing, go to Android manifest.xml. Manifest is a collection that defines different things like min SDK version, different intents and activities. We'll talk about them later. And put in min SDK version, put 7. And remember here to always put in your application the minimum SDK version that your code is using. So more and more people will be able to install your application. Okay, so we'll go back to main.java. Here is the heart of our application, and just click run. Okay, so from run, select Android application, click OK, and hey, this won't no. So from run it won't appear that, it will appear something, just a second. So if you click run, this will appear. So it's gonna prompt you to choose a device. If your phone is connected by USB, and for example, if you have a Samsung, I think you'll have to install Samsung keys or their drivers, but I think with newer phones they just appear here. If not, it's not a problem. Just click launching new Android virtual device and click for example 2.1, click OK, and now the emulator is starting. It should take about 20 seconds to boot up. let's go back to our layout. As you can see, here are some widgets. You can just drag and drop them, and we'll go over all of them, almost all of them, in the next here is a new one. I didn't see this one. Oh, nice, very nice indeed. So the emulator just booted, and if we unlock it, we see our application is running, and no errors whatsoever. So you can click home. So here it is, our first application. Don't mind this. This was just a test file. Okay. So here it is, our first application. Congratulations, and if you'd like to learn more, just watch the next videos, and we'll go in depth with the knowledge. Thank you for watching, and until next time.